I guess we're going to find out, but look guys, it looks like we're going to start the game right now. This is Jibo versus Tox, and they are going to be starting it off on Furious Heights. So Jibo off the beginning, Rocket through the teleporter to Mega, over to Lightning Gun. Pretty standard stuff for Furious Heights at the moment. There is a yellow down in this room as well, which he'll be surely collecting in just a moment. So yeah, typical stuff, DDK.
Yep, and typical stuff indeed, as we're going to see an engagement happen around this red, which is spawning very soon, 5 seconds away. But there is the interception with that shaft from the friendly Toxic, or the not so friendly Toxic as it may be, in fact, and he's going to grab that red, pushing Jibo back down that jump pad, delayed him a lot, so good little grab there from Toxic, and now in position already on the Mega. Jibo, he's having circles being run around him, rings run around him by Toxic so far in the opening seconds. Absolutely outclassed so far by Toxic. Really, really good play. Yeah, there's Rocket there bouncing him and making Jibo as a passenger to that rail. He does manage to collect a red armor, but that has been a little bit of damage on him as well. Trying to push some aggression with this plasma gun, but not really connecting with much at the moment. And this is tricky for him. He's kind of trapped in this area. Rockets are connecting. Jibo, who does go for the jump, and Tox eventually finishing him down with that railgun. Once again, this is, as we discussed earlier, this is probably one of Jibo's weakest maps in the port, if not the weakest, I'd say. So yeah, definitely, and unfortunately Toxic can sort of take this. It would be kind of weird, but Toxic hitting that rail there, and zooming back off to that red as that's the next big item. Jibo helpless to do anything about it, picking up that shaft, improving his loadout. Only a rocket, only a shaft to work with, no rail at all, and that's really the weapon he needs. And I think he's going to be looking to make his way over there right now, and he will in fact be trying to do that, but he gets cut off by Toxic, who is there already. He knows that Jibo needs that rail. Jibo trying to stay alive because Toxic is just pushing him into a corner.
Oh, there's the lightning gun from Tox, going to be cleaning up Jibo. He tried to make that rocket jump up above and get to that teleporter exit, but it was not possible. He gets onto a Mega. Tox fluffing that rail a little bit, but Jibo, he's going to be hurting again. I mean, that Mega probably wouldn't have healed him up at all, really.
Indeed, and 3 frags lead already for Toxic. Good opening rocket there. The rail follow-up connects, and Jibo goes down once again, 4-0. Jibo, this isn't looking good for you, and I think he is at a loss for what to do right now. And Jibo, we talked before, the most inactive legend, against perhaps the most, or second most active legend that we have in this tournament, Toxic.
Goes to the pummel.
Pummel indeed, and Jibo looking to see what he can do. There's a red. Can he grab that? He actually manages to grab the red whilst Toxic on that Mega, and that's a really good result for Jibo. Maybe he has something to work with now. What can he engineer for himself? But unfortunately, nothing, as Toxic is the only one who is going to be engineering anything with that surgical precision on that shaft that he's so proficient with. And Jibo backing off towards that red area, actually getting Toxic kind of low, but Jibo himself has got no health to speak of, and this red is spawning imminently.
Yeah, I mean, one rail could have finished off Tox there, but he is going to be another chance to survive. Now got that 100 armor, 90 HP, looking over this Mega room. Is he going to try? He's not. His Mega is up, so it's available, and Jibo's going to pick it up. We've got about 10 seconds until red armor, and is Tox going to make his way back for that, or is there going to be a bit of a fight with Jibo coming down as well?
Yeah, creeping around here, very cautious. Jibo with a massive stack. I'm going to switch over on my computer and see. He's got almost 200 health after that Mega, and 160 armor against the 100 health and the 200 armor of Toxic. So this is going to be really, really interesting to see if Jibo can actually come out on top on the next fight. He's looking desperately to set the fight up, creeping around that LG area. The Mega spawning soon. Jibo's so aware of it, looking for these chances. He makes the run over to the Mega, grabs it. Toxic with the shaft below is huge, and Jibo with some sharp run of his own. And it's pretty even, but I mean, after Jibo picks up that red, getting that position, the exit of that fight was crucial, but the rail from Toxic, so strong.
Yeah, and that lightning gun there is carrying Jibo in the air over to that little bridge, denying that 50 health, but we're looking to flick a rail shot onto Jibo. There's some lightning gun here, coming over here. Tox hurting a little bit, but not too much, and now the red and Mega up at the same time, but Jibo coming through. This could be hurting him a lot. Is Tox going to try and slow him onto that Mega? Wow, that rail before the teleporter, stunning stuff.
Indeed, and we're coming up to the 5-minute mark soon, and Jibo, he managed to stem the bleeding. He was bleeding profusely, and now it's looking a lot better for him as he has stopped the momentum of Toxic. He's got some armor to work with. That red is spawning soon, and Toxic surely hits here to challenge, and there he is with a shaft opening up on Jibo, and Jibo's not able to survive. And Toxic walks away from that fight with quite a lot of health and armor left.
I mean, that LG from Tox is just astonishing, really. Oh, and he's going to pick up another frag with the rockets. But I think, yeah, extremely modest in the interview, what he's saying about that LG. He is usually regarded as one of the most efficient lightning gun users in Quake at the moment. Picking up one more there as Jibo getting stuck in that railgun room. Got red armor coming up soon. Tox just looking to do some more damage. And Jibo, is he going to be able to get away? There is a red armor up, so Tox is using some strange routes. But you know, it's working out for him. He's doing a great job. And he might be able to extend the lead a little bit more, and there we are, 9-0. Tox there, pushes down for the red.
Jibo had his chances so far, but unable to make much of them. And again, he can only be hoping to try and get together something. But every time he tries, there's the rail from Toxic to just knock him down that a little bit much more, and that delays his ability to really challenge or anything. And here comes Toxic again with the aggression. Jibo knows that red is so soon, but is he going to be able to pick it up in time? And Toxic with the rail, 10 HP, and now he is finished with that second connection. Toxic, so precise.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's have a check his accuracy out once more. 53 rail, 39 LG. Ridiculous, and there's the little prison for Jibo. He's going to go down once more as he's stuck in that water.
Does at least hit 2 rails before he died, so that's something he can at least be happy about. I mean, maybe it's going to be an opportunity, he gets a nice opening engagement here, but no, Toxic's not going to let him. Toxic's going to abuse that long-range weapon, that railgun, as a weapon that currently Jibo does not possess himself. So excellent play to know that and to choose to use that in that situation. And Toxic safely defending that mega area, grabbing that away, and now he's on the hunt, looking for Jibo. He's got all the health and armor he wants, and he knows the red is relatively soon, but he's got to find Jibo.
Yeah, and he doesn't even need to really go for loads of frags now. I mean, things are pretty safe. He just needs to not make any massive error in the next minute or so, and Tox is going to be pretty safe. Jibo was down there in that rail area, and I think he may have grabbed a couple of reds now, so he will have been pretty stacked, but it is going to be whittling down when Tox keeps hitting those rails.
Quite interesting from Toxic, like he doesn't actually care so much about items anymore. He just wants position to deal damage. He knows he's so confident, he's so cognizant that he can deal so much damage if he gets into that good position, making his shots even easier. And when you have an amazing aim already to make your shots easier, it's going to just increase your damage output, and that's what Toxic is looking for. Jibo fighting back, running into that defensive rocket in that choke point. Oh, Toxic dropping down, just trying to get that defensive damage, because he knows that Jibo has to come to him, and that is the advantage he gets in the fights.
Absolutely. And I'm going to switch over to Jibo, in fact. See how he's doing. He's got about 200 armor at the moment. Very good start. To see if he can have a strong fight. He does manage to hit a second rail in the row. Tox fighting back as well. And there is a mega health up. Through the teleporter, Tox comes. The rockets are strong from Jibo. He's pretty weak at the moment. Can he find the rail at the end? Tox manages to get himself onto that mega health before being able to get taken down. And Jibo does not manage to make anything of those. That's a good armor stack he had. Tox, so good in combat.
Definitely, Jibo picks up that yellow, but not a lot of weapons, only a railgun that she just picked up. Not the best close range choice, and right now I think Toxic will be looking for that close range engagement, but Toxic really doesn't really matter to him at this point. 12 frags up, it's a minute and 20 seconds left. Jibo is definitely out of this map, but good fight nevertheless, and we're going to move on to maps he is going to be more familiar with, more comfortable with, as we look at the closing moments of this game. What do you expect from the next maps? I don't actually.
Do we know what it is?
I don't know what the next map is going to be.
Well, last time
predict?
He did pick campgrounds against Cypher, so I mean, this is
against Toxic.
Yeah,
it's Toxic is quite the campground expert, and I think he maybe would favour something like Lost World. I think I said that before.
Yeah,
as well. We'll see what happens, but Toxic is going to be deadly anywhere you put him. So we shall see how things unfold.
Yeah, well, Jibo did make it very close on campgrounds against Cypher, and I'm sure his pick is definitely going to favour him much more than this one in the last 20 seconds. Jibo going to be able to pick up at least 1 point on the board just to make himself feel a little bit better. And the Tox, some interesting grenade spam. Trying to make it difficult for Jibo to chase him in these last 10 seconds. Here is a couple of rockets. He is going to drop down. Is Jibo going to be able to get him? Tox trying to fight for his life, and he is going to survive. GG, it is 13-0 for Sweden's Tox.